Wildfires have been reported in several wildlife parks and forests across the country, raising fears of harm, to human settlements and wildlife. Authorities attribute the incidents to human activities and the high temperatures we're experiencing. Tourism and Wildlife Cabinet Secretary Rebecca Miano has warned the public against carelessly lighting fires or disposing of cigarette butts during this dry period. The Kenya Meteorological Department says the heat is expected to continue in several parts of the country, with the exception of a few regions that will receive some rain mid-March. Emily Chebet with the details.
Just 2 weeks after a fire ravaged part of the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, Nairobi National Park, Mount Elgon Forest, Aberdare, Savo and Ruma in Homa Bay County are the latest casualties of wildfires. The wildfires have been attributed to the ongoing extreme heat in the country, with Nairobi National Park experiencing 2 fire outbreaks Friday and Thursday evening. The first incident was reported on Thursday near Wilson Airport along the southern bypass, while the second occurred at the Athi Basin Dam. KWS officers, the Kenya Defence Forces and the firefighters have been working to put out the flames.
We are informed that a fire started yesterday afternoon around 4 p.m. But the efforts of our brave firefighters here contained the fire later in the night. As you can see, this is the end of the park, towards the very, very end, very near communities and human settlements.
According to CS Miano, Kenya Wildlife Service teams have been battling wildfires in the Aberdare Forest, Ruma National Park in Homa Bay County, South Island National Park in Loyangalani, Marsabit County, where a bushfire in the Mercy AC Plains burned approximately 60 square kilometers. Other parks that have fallen victim of the wildfires are Mount Elgon National Park, where the fire erupted in the Kamotho Forest, and Savo West National Park. The ministry says staff have managed to contain fires in the Aberdare ecosystem, where outbreaks were witnessed in Mbaringo, Wanjohi and Gatari areas. According to CS Miano, these fires are suspected to have been caused by human activities such as smoking, bush burning and honey harvesting.
Somebody passing could have dropped a live cigarette butt, and because this is the fire season, every year between January and March, we have the high alert for the fire seasons because of the dry season. Because of that, it easily caught the grass in the savanna, and that's how the fire spread.
Generally, the temperatures have been rising. There are some places where you would find that the temperatures are slightly lower than the average, but that doesn't destroy the pattern of the upward trend. And that is why we would advise that we be careful about what we do, because we have a lot of dry leaves that are being blown all over.
According to the Meteorological Department, most parts of the country continue to experience extreme heat, although some areas of Western Kenya and Rift Valley are expected to receive light rainfall starting next week and into mid-March.
Things are not really that bad. The season will come as per the forecast, and it is only northeastern Kenya that we are still seeing the possibility of reduced rainfall compared to the average. The coast as well, but that doesn't mean zero. Reduced doesn't mean zero.
We are reviewing and strengthening our fire management strategies to prevent future outbreaks, and this includes investing in early warnings systems for fire breaks, and also the community education, because they are a significant partner when you have such crises.
Even though the CS says the fire was not too big here at the Nairobi National Park, Kenyans have been warned against lighting fires anyhowly, especially now that the vegetation is dry. Emily Chebet, Citizen TV, Nairobi National Park, Nairobi.